everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to TodayIFeelLike.com. Normally when I edit my videos, I use a small portable SSD hard drive like this. This is the SanDisk Extreme Portable SSD. And then I usually offload them when I'm done to an external hard drive or another portable hard drive like this, which I just use for long-term storage. And I thought, why not do a speed test and find out, can I actually edit on a hard drive like this instead of using a small one like this? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to plug them both in, run some speed tests, and see how this one performs compared to the SSD. So let's go check it out. Now, before we actually do the test, let's go ahead and actually just unbox this thing so you guys can see what the actual hard drive looks like. There's really not much to the unboxing for this one, so I'll just go ahead and open it up right here. But I want you to see what the actual size difference looks like. Let's see what's in here. So we have, just the box. We have some paperwork here. It looks like there is a rebate for some cloud storage there. There is, another Adobe Cloud photography plan thing there, some instructions there, and then we actually have the drive. So let's see if we can get this drive out of the plastic here. They really seal these things in this plastic sometimes, so it's tough to get into. But let's get this out. So here we go. We'll toss that off to the side. It comes with a USB to USB 3, I guess, cable it is there. There's that. And then this is the actual drive here. And we can see that it is considerably heavier and, well, you can't feel it, but it's considerably heavier and it's thicker and larger than the SSD drive. So we can just see here that, let me unplug the cable there. And we can see here that is the size difference. I mean, you guys can see, hopefully you can see how much thinner this is, the SSD drive to the the regular hard drive. So I mean, it's pretty. I mean, there really is no comparison size-wise. It's kind of amazing. So now, one of the downsides of this drive is right away is that it comes with. Where is that cable at? It comes with right here. This USB 3 to, or USB, I guess it's USB 3 or something cable to the regular USB cable. Unfortunately, I have a MacBook Pro, and my MacBook Pro only has USB-C inputs, and so I have an adapter here that allows me, or a different cable basically. It's just a USB-C cable, USB 3 to USB-C. So I can plug that in here. Let's see if I can get this in and get this. There we go. And so now the other end actually has a USB-C cable. So now I'm going to plug it in. I should be able to get maximum speeds out of it now. And we're going to run the test. So let's hop onto my computer right quick so we can get that going. And the first app we're going to use is Aja System Lite. So we're going to go ahead and Aja System Test Lite, excuse me. So we'll get that there. It's going to then ask us for which hard drive we want to use. So I'm going to select this one right here, the TIFL 2020. That's what I named it. If you don't understand, that means Today I Feel Like. So let's go ahead and we'll click on Open Up or Open. And then we'll have it open there. We'll see that this is our target disk. And now we're just going to go ahead and hit Start. And we're going to let this run and see what speeds we get. All right, so the test is finished. Let's take a look. And we can see here that we have 112 megabits for write speed and 136 for read speeds, which is respectable. It's not super fast. It's not super slow. You probably could do some editing with this, but it would probably have a bit of lag to it. You're probably better off editing 1080p with this. I probably wouldn't want to edit a lot of 4K with this, but you still could. So let's go ahead and open up the next app, and we'll get to that right here. And the next app is Blackmagic Disk Speed Test. So let's go ahead and click that and open it up. And we can see here, we're going to first start off by selecting the disk that we want. So we'll click this little gear button right there. And it's going to say select target drive. So we're going to click that here. And we're now going to come down and we're going to select our TIFL 2020 disk again. And we're now going to go ahead and click on open. Now, once we have the hard drive selected, we're going to go ahead and click the Start button, Start Speed Test right here. And it's going to start running the test, and we're going to see how this performs on the Blackmagic disk speed test app versus the Aja app. All right, so there we go. We can see it's running there, and it's giving us a little bit faster speeds using the Blackmagic test here. So we can see on there that it gives us a little bit more information as well. So we can see if we're editing, say, 1080p at 30 frames a second or 25 frames a second, we should be just fine. It's going to give us the read and write speeds there, so it's all checked off in green. So we're going to be good. It's going to keep running the test over and over again until we stop it. So I'm going to go ahead and click stop. But we do get very respectable speeds. We're getting both 135. We're getting 135 for the write and 126 for the read. So we're getting actually faster speeds using this app than we were using the Aja app. But it looks like if we're editing at 4K using the ProRes 422HQ, we're going to be just fine using this hard drive. So let's go ahead now and close this out. We're actually going to go ahead now and plug in the SanDisk Extreme Portable SSD, and we're going to see how this one does in the speed testing comparison. All right, so I went ahead and plugged in the SSD drive now. So let's go ahead over onto my computer and check this out. And here we are. We can go ahead now and open up the first app. Let's open up the Aja app and do it in the same order. So we have the Aja System Lite test, or Aja System Test Lite. And we're going to go ahead and select my SSD. So this one's called Extreme SSD. And we're going to go ahead and click open there. And now we can see that it's selected as my target disk. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start and see what this one does. And we'll let it run through and see what the results give us. Wow, just wow. Look at those results. That is crazy. That is really definite proof that SSD drives really are considerably faster. We're talking about 475 write and 533 read. So we're talking about 475 megabits a second versus 533. So that's just really, really fast. I mean, I have to say that, if you're looking for a hard drive that's going to perform well, this SanDisk is going to do a wonderful job. And this is really, really impressive. So let's go ahead and jump into the Blackmagic app now and see how this is going to perform. So let's go ahead over and close this out. And let's open up the Blackmagic app. So there we have it, the Blackmagic disk speed test. Let's click that. And we will go ahead and select my target disk here. So select target disk. And we're going to come down and click on Extreme SSD. And now we're going to go ahead and click open there. And you can see I'm getting a message that says your target disk is almost full. You need to make more space available on the target disk in order to run the test you have selected. So you need to make sure you have plenty of space left on your disk there. I don't have much space, which is the reason why I went and bought a new hard drive in the first place. So I'm going to transfer some data off onto the other hard drive, and then I'm going to run the test. All right, so I went ahead and deleted some stuff off my SSD. So let's go ahead now and run this Blackmagic disk speed test. So we're going to go ahead and select the target drive here on my computer. So we'll select that there. And we are then going to go ahead and choose the SSD. And we'll go ahead and click open. And now we're going to select to start the test. So let's start it, let it run, and we'll see what it gives us. All right, so there we have it. We can see that it actually has given us, some really good results here. And it looks like with this drive, we can edit from anywhere from just regular NTSC PAL stuff to from 720 50 all the way up to 4K 60. So it's going to have some trouble if we're trying to edit in Cinema DNG RAW or in the 10-bit YUV 422, but if we are just shooting regular ProRes, if we're editing regular ProRes HQQ, and at 60 frames, 50, 30, 25, any of them, we're going to be just fine. All right, so there we have it. That is just a quick speed test between the SanDisk Extreme Portable SSD and the Seagate Backup Plus Portable. And I have to say, I was kind of impressed by the Seagate Backup Plus because I did not think that it was going to do as well as it did. Now, it's not super fast, but it is fast enough that if you are editing ProRes 422 at 4K, at 30 frames, 24 frames, 25 frames, 30 frames, you can do it. You're going to have some problems once you get to 50 and 60 frames a second. But with this SSD drive, you can edit at 60 frames, 50 frames, 30, 25, 24, all through the whole spectrum. Now, once you get to RAW files, then you're going to have trouble with this. And so, yeah, you may have to get a different drive or a different input. You may need a computer that has like Thunderbolt 3 or something so that you can get a faster pass through. So, but all in all, I think they're both pretty good. I still wouldn't edit on this, I don't think, because it's just not that fast. But if you have one of these and you can store stuff on this, I think you're going to get really good speeds when transferring your files off of here onto this backup drive. So yeah, anyhow, I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. I'm going to leave links to both of them down below so that you can check them out and get them yourself if you need a hard drive or looking for backup or for editing drive or whatever. And I'm also going to leave links to my Amazon page so you can get you can see all the products I've reviewed over time. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook. And I am Larry with TodayIFeelLike.com. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.